What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So it's Monday morning here at the shop, and my intake manifold did arrive from BMS. So that's already picked up by my powder coating guy. So we're gonna get that powder coated. I'm gonna finish up this wiring today, and then decided that we're gonna do a little methanol injection install as well. So I got that over there. I've had that kit for like a year now, never used it, so I figured we'll put it to good use on this motor here. So maybe we'll show a little install on that as well. But right now I gotta head over to the machine shop and pick up one of my customers' blocks that we're building, and then I gotta grab my flywheel as well so we can get that mounted to the motor and throw the clutch and trans on as well. So we're gonna take this little 335 diesel out for a spin. We just did some vacuum line repairs on this, so we're gonna make sure this is all good. But we'll check back later once we get back to the shop and continue our build on the Chalk 335. All right, guys, we're back at the shop. Unfortunately, today was a lost cause. Didn't get to do much work on the Chalk car just because we've been getting swamped lately. I do have to take care of the customers first. Also was helping stepmom look for a car. Her car was totaled, unfortunately. It got smashed while it was parked outside on the street. So didn't get to do much today, but I did pretty much finish up the harness, minus the top part where the coil pack harness is on the motor. I did finish the junction box area. As you see here, we have everything consolidated. Every sensor is plugged in. We have our high pressure. We have both of our AC plugs are in. We have our oil pressure. We have both of our vanos. We have our temperature. Starters plugged in. We have our crank sensor plugged in. All these wires I left here and labeled. I think that's supposed to be at 15. Terminal 15 is starter. Low pressure fuel pump. We have our knock sensor harness. We have our crank sensor, our high pressure fuel pump right here, and then our AC one is right there. Same thing with the body harness. I have everything labeled, and I'm gonna route it in such a way that it just hooks right up to the block, and then if it ever needs to be serviced, everything can just be unclipped, taken out, and removed for serviceability. The next step here is going to be top of the harness here for the coil packs and the injectors. We have this side already completed as well for the water pump. This guy's been doing all the work on the motor. I'm not gonna cap. He's pretty much responsible for the entire build. So he's been helping out big. But anyways, tomorrow we're definitely gonna be getting back on track with this car. I have my intake manifold, which has been powder coated. I'll slap a picture right in here so you guys can see that. And then we are going to be putting the flywheel on the motor, finish up all the wiring, and have the trans mounted for tomorrow's video. So there's that. Once again, also in the middle of doing builds here as well. So we're still finishing up this build here. The goal for this one is probably by the end of next week or the following weeks, this one will be ready to go. Here's a custom black edition throttle body that's going to be going on this as well. I think that's going to look really well since we're going to have the white powder coated intake manifold, and we'll have the throttle body right there looking nice and clean to match the rest of the block here. So short video again today. Like I said, we're going to get back on track tomorrow and keep going on this Texas build that we're doing here. So I'll leave you guys at that, and I'm going to do some cleaning first thing tomorrow, and then we'll get right back on track. So Moose, any last words?
Yeah.
What's that?
Like, comment, subscribe.
My man. Oh, what did you break today? Why don't you show us what you broke on today's
I didn't break anything.
Project 335, the clapper that we purchased. She's got a little bit of a coolant leak. It's had it since I bought the car. It's been very minimal. I've been having to add coolant like, once every 2 weeks, once a week. Now it's gotten to the point where it'll last about a day. So we need to replace the radiator, do some coolant hoses by the water pump. And he's taking on the job of tomorrow getting this thing running. Tomorrow he said word for word, yo, hit me up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm ready to go on this car. We're gonna drop the subframe. We're gonna redo the whole cooling system. I said, all right, man,
I don't know how to fix cars. I only know how to pull motors.
you only know how to break stuff and make a mess. I get it. It's cool. Anyway, so yeah. Hopefully we'll get this thing back on the road. Yeah, just a small little coolant leak. It's expected. 180,000 mile car. Probably never had the coolant system refreshed. So there's that. But I'll leave, we'll end the video here and we'll see you on the next video, which is going to be hopefully completing that engine assembly on the Chalk 335. So you guys have a good one. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. We got a lot more content coming up. We're also going to be starting the next full project we're doing is going to be that 335 IS, which is getting completely redone from the ground up. So stay tuned for that.